Hello, I'm SuperSeizer there, SuperSeizer, and welcome back to Would You Rather. So, as you say, I'm in a different place. I know, it's fashionable, I like it, and we're gonna be playing some Would You Rather. I don't have headphones on because I've just realized now that I don't need to wear headphones for this game because there's no music to it. And so, I decided that we're gonna play some more Would You Rather today. Sorry about the horrible audio quality as well. I don't have a mic in front of me. I don't have anything in front of me actually. It's just camera audio, which isn't the best, but you got what you got, okay? So, would you rather be a centaur or be a mermaid / merman? This is a tough one because one, you're like, wait, is a centaur a half, like you're half man, half like horse or goat? Is it one of those things? Or is that, I think a centaur is half man, half horse. And then, is it? I'm confused now. And being a mermaid is pretty cool. You get to be like the freaking Ariel. I don't know, okay, so would I rather be on land or would I rather be in the ocean? Oh wait, but mermaids can be in the land and in the ocean. But then they just can't walk everywhere, it'll just be like a floppy ass fish. But then, with a centaur, freaking... I think I might go for being a centaur. Oh, that was close. The reason why is because then I have more defense mechanisms. Like, I'm still human. I'm still the way I am. It's just that, you know, my freaking hind legs are freaking poosh. It's freaking amazing. Plus, then I have, like, better stamina. Because then I have everything up to waist. And then I just have a horse bottom, which is awesome. Wait, no, am I talking about a minotaur? What is a minotaur? What? Oh, okay, so I am talking about the same thing. A centaur is a half human, half horse. Minotaur is it's kind of like I can't even explain it. But okay, so I think that I'd be more well off as a centaur than I am whether a human or a mermaid. So I can hind kick people up the wazoo and I can win all the races. Would you rather eat a Big Mac every 6 hours or eat an exquisite meal once every 4 days? Wait. What do you mean by an exquisite meal? Wait. Like every 4 days? Like, okay, so I'm confused. Is it like eat an exquisite meal every 4 days, but you don't eat in between, like between meals? Or is it every 4 days, like you just get to eat something nice? Because then I would pick that. Who would want to eat a Big Mac every 6 hours? You're gonna freaking die. You're gonna freaking die of fast food disease, grease disease, freaking carcinogens and fake food. Would you rather army crawl everywhere or always have bad luck? I feel like army crawling everywhere I would not be able to do anything. Like, in like the mean streets of New York, you're just freaking army crawling everywhere and you get stomped on. People would stomp on you. But always have bad luck, but then I feel like if I had always had bad luck, then I would end up getting stomped on anyway. So that's a tough one though. Because if I always have bad luck and I can walk, then I trip every 5 seconds. And then get stomped on. But army crawl everywhere, I could be extremely lucky, get stomped on, or I could be extremely lucky and have no one stomp on me while I'm army crawling. Yes? Army crawl. Yes. Oh, I just freaking found a loophole. Would you rather communicate with animals or speak every language fluently? Oh, this is hard. Because as much as I would love to speak every language fluently and like be able to be like the world's best communicator, like I could go to China and like talk with the Chinese and stuff like that. But communicating with animals is a whole different story because, see, much like speaking every language, people can do that. Well, not every language. There's like freaking crap tons of dialects. Like Chinese alone has like freaking a ton of dialects, and English is just English. There's Indian. There's there's Arabic, there's so many different languages out there. But communicating with animals, as much as it is hard to learn all those languages, no one can communicate with animals, like actually communicate with animals. I know there's like dog whispers and cat whispers and stuff like that, but they're just like basing everything off of behavior, not based on like, oh, meow means hello or something like that. But truly being able to communicate with animals would be great. Not only because that you get to communicate with animals and you can make them your friends so that they don't freaking invade your house, but you can help other people, and then that could be like a really great career path. Not like that you should just focus on the money, because for me, I would really love to communicate with like my dog or my cat and truly see how they're feeling. And there have been tons of TV shows where they invented something and it's like, oh, they communicate with animals and then they help their owners and stuff like that. But I don't know, I would love to truly communicate with animals, but I would also love to have to understand everybody completely. Like, if someone was speaking Japanese in front of me and they didn't want me to know anything in Japanese, I would totally understand them. But I also feel like that, would I ever be able to forget how to speak every language? Let's say I just speak English for like the rest of my life and I never even touch the other languages. Do I forget them, or is it just there forever? Because then that's like clogging up my brain. But I think I would rather communicate with animals, just because I think it'd be a cool concept. I would love to just go outside and be like, oh, hello, Henry the deer, hello, or Sandy the squirrel, hello, and talk with them. Probably people would think I'm crazy, but that's so cool. I would love to do that. And I lost because freaking people love to speak multiple languages so many times. Would you rather have your hands switched for dustpans or be sweating jam instead of sweat? Is that even a question, my man? Okay, listen, hear me out here. Instead of sweat, which is gross, sweat is urine, okay? So, and when you get hot and when you're like on a run and you get hungry, you can just lick your arm. Tasty. Oh my god, like what kind of jam is it? Is it like strawberry jam? Is it like grape jam? Is it like marmalade? Which one is it? Because it has to be a jam that I like. And also, like, you just have to work out a lot and then make your own jam business. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. You could just, all you have to do is just work. You'd be super buff, super awesome, and be the face of your new jelly company. Oh my god. Who would want to have their hands for dustpans? Probably maids. Would you rather be infertile or have a child that passes away before the age 5? I think you would rather not have a child at all, just because of, for the sake of childbirth, and people get attached to the children and they love them, but and that's a super young age to pass away at, and then every child that you have ends up passing away before they actually grow up and be better than what you were. So I think I would rather not have the pain at all, because just like caring for someone and then having them pass away before any kind of like significant brain development, like them talking and stuff like that, and communicating and stuff like that. And I feel like that would be horrible. Like, every child that you have passes away before the age of 5. I would probably die of grief at that point. Like, every child that I have dies before the age of 5. I would just end up like, dude, I would need a whole grave for my children. But I think just cutting out the sadness from there. You can also always adopt. Adopting is a thing. You can always adopt a child instead of making your own child. And adopting is always, I wouldn't say better than having your own child, because you're taking someone whose family didn't want them, and you're taking them in and you're giving them a family. So I think I would rather be infertile. I hope I'm not infertile right now, but would you rather get $100 today or get $1 a day for 200 days? Well, is it just like, do I still have a, like, let's say I had a job and I just get this offer of getting $1 a day for 200 days, or this, and I still had to sustain that job? I think I would rather, because for 200 days you get $200 at the end of it. So it's just that you have to wait a little bit. So patience is virtue. Freaking get your $200. Would you rather be Harry Potter or be Luke Skywalker? This is an interesting one because I don't really read too much into the Harry Potter series, but I do know what it is, do know what it looks like, I do know some of the story. But Luke Skywalker, oh my god, you get to use lightsabers. Sure, you have in Harry Potter, you do have a freaking wand. You slept under the stairs. You have a freaking lightning turret on your head. But Luke Skywalker has a more interesting life, I feel like. Because you're in space, and space intrigues me. And I like speed of light in a vacuum, and like how you travel in space, and like everything inside space. Well, wizardry, it's just wizardry. You just say bippity boppity jizzles, and then you freaking, out comes a frog. I think in freaking Quidditch, I'm not really into riding. You're technically a witch. At that point, you're a witch. Because you're playing Quidditch with your freaking, broom and stuff like that. And there's freaking Voldemort and everything like that. So I feel like that I would rather be Luke Skywalker, because Luke Skywalker is amazing and he fights for the Resistance. Oh boy, the best. So I'd rather be with Luke Skywalker. I just know a lot more about him than I do Harry Potter. I mean, sorry, Turd-Face. No offense to any Harry Potter fans out there, just Turd-Face. Ooh, okay, last one. Would you rather be in a room filled with people dying? No. Be the only person in the big empty room. Be the only person in a big empty room. First of all, people dying. What are they dying from? Are they dying from bleeding? Are they dying from something else? Are they dying from something else? Are they dying from disease? Because then you would get the disease and you would die. Who would want to be surrounded by dead people? By people dying. Okay, first of all. If you're alone in a big empty room, you're alone. You're basically like in an asylum at that point. I don't know if it's padded, I don't know if they're recording you or not, but you're alone in a big empty room. You're just alone with your thoughts or whatever. But with a room filled with dying people, first of all, what are they dying from? Second of all, when they all die, you're stuck with the carcasses. Not the carcasses, the corpse. And it clearly goes through decomposition. And then you have to deal with that smell. So who would want to be in a room filled with dying people? I don't even know. Okay, well that's it for this episode of Would You Rather. Love this game. Always a treat to see the new Would You Rather eat a sheep or Would You Rather eat a pig? I pick sheep. But I think it gathers more information about who we are, about what we could do. Like, would you rather read a book or watch TV? Reading a book, you like to read. If you like watching TV, you like visually, not like, well, everything's visual, but you get what I mean. We learn more about ourselves. You learn about me. I learn about you, and we have a good time from there. Okay, so thank you all so much for joining this video. If you did enjoy, blast the like button with Hadouken. Don't forget to subscribe for some more awesome content, and I will see you guys